Hi everybody, welcome back to Keiki Camp. We will be featuring today these adorable cone critters that you're going to make. And I'm calling it a critter because I'm not sure what kind of animal this is. So we're just going to make up our own animals today, and I can't wait to see what you guys will do. So first of all, what you do need from home is a cup of water and a palette, something to put your paint in, or you can use it directly out of those little pots that you get. I've got some paint here on the side. I've got bigger ones. And then some white glue you can use, and paper towels for cleanup. I've got some here, and I've got a glue gun on standby if I need it. Now in your kit, you'll have a frame and then a cone and a pom-pom, paintbrush, and your paint, of course, and then a little piece of paper that we will put our background in and also make our ears from. And I don't want to forget this, our colored black and white pens. So the first thing that we're going to do, and I've actually already done this, guys, I painted my cone already, but you'll just need to open up whatever paint that you want, whichever color, and go ahead and paint this cone. We want it to dry and give it plenty of time. So again, choose your color, go ahead and paint this with the brush. When you're done painting it all around, I like to stick it in my fingers like this and then twirl it around. I just found that that's easier. Your little fingers are probably smaller than mine, and you can easily stick in a few fingers to just paint that up. Okay, then clean your brush because we're gonna need this again. And at this point, you can pause the video and then paint yours, and when you're done, flip the video back on and see where we're at. Okay, now that you have finished your cone piece and it is drying, got mine drying here. Oh, look at the other ones that I did. This is fun. This one I did a brown color. I've got green, and you can see different fun patterns on it. We'll talk about those in a minute. I want you to go ahead and take your frame, and then very carefully, you probably want an adult or a parent to help you with this, because we're going to remove this piece of glass. We don't even need it. We can carefully throw it away in the trash. You'll want to wrap it in some paper so nobody cuts themselves, but please get a parent or an adult to do this part for you. We're just going to bend these little prongs back, and this right here lifts out, and that glass should easily pop out. I'm going to pick that up, and we're going to take care of that in a little bit. You don't need this piece of paper, so you can put that on the side too. All we really want is this frame and the back part. So with the frame, choose your color, what you want to paint it. Since I did this purple, I think I'm gonna do my frame green. My brush is nice and clean. And take just a little bit of paint. You guys have that great little paint pot that we sent you. Go ahead and just paint this up. I'm going to paint it on all the sides. And even in the middle. Okay, so I have painted my frame inside and all around. I'm gonna set that aside to dry now. I just put a little piece of paper as a placemat. I'm gonna clean my brush, clean that really good, and dry it off. You don't wanna leave any paint on there. Now the next thing that I'm gonna do is measure this piece right here because I want to put a little background on there. And we've got some paper. Some of your kits might have been pre-cut. Others may not have been. I'm just going to, this is how you get your size, is you'll just trace that little piece right here. This is called an easel back. So it has the back of the picture is going to have an easel. These actually stand without the easel, but it's a nice option. Okay, and then I'll cut that out. I'm cutting right inside that traced line that I did. Right inside of that. So this should fit my picture perfectly. So I've got a choice. I can either use this side or I could use this side. This is kind of fun. I'm gonna choose the side though that has the most contrast, and I feel like the purple will stand out more on this lighter background. So I'm gonna use the light part as my background and put glue here to mount it on this back. Okay, I'm just going to use a little hot glue. If you have white glue, you can totally use that. Just a little bit of hot glue, and I'm working quickly as my glue gun dries fast. Ta-da! Made a quick little frame. Okay. Now, after I've got that background, not going to put it in my frame yet because that's still drying. Let's work on our cone critter. Your cone should be dry by now. We used acrylic paint, and so it dries pretty quickly. I want you to go ahead and take your white marker and give it a shake. Shake, shake, shake. And you can hear like a little rattle in there. That little rattle is to get the paint flowing in the paint pen. We'll open it up and press down on that tip until the paint starts to come out. Actually, you can see a little bit of the paint has started to come out. We're gonna draw our eyeballs now. So I'm putting mine on either side of the cone, and I'm just doing an oval. Maybe you want one eye. That would be cool. That would be different. I'm gonna do this one kind of close to it. Ta-da. So I just drew two little eyeballs on there. I think it would also be cute if I put some little dots on there to give it some pattern. See this guy? I did some little dots. This guy did some dots. What did I do on this one? Ooh, I did a different pattern on this one. I used black. So I'm just gonna show you some options. This one I used a black pen and I just did little dashes. And like, I felt like he kind of looked like a mouse, so I put some whiskers here. I even put a line at the back, the little smiley. This one, just showing you options so you can choose which pattern you want to do on yours. Oh, and this one I gave it like an O mouth, little O mouth. Did some dashes in black. This is a little O mouth with little white. So you've got options. Be creative. I'm going to go, I really, really like the little dots. So I'm going to do like polka dots. I'm actually going to do bigger ones towards this side of the cone. And then as I go down the nose, I'm just going to do little like tiny dots. I kind of feel like that looks like a deer, but it's a critter. It can be anything. Ta-da. So I'll let you work on that. And then we'll work on the bottom half when you're done. So my paint is dry, and I'm going to switch to my black marker. Again, you want to shake, shake, shake. Make sure the lid is on. Shake, shake, shake. That gets the paint rolling in there. And then you press down. And I've used this before, so I can already see my paint is in there. And it's ready to work for me. I'm going to give this guy a little smiley face at the bottom. And I think I'll do some dashes. And then I'm going to trace around my eyes. It's a little tricky holding it like this. I just think by doing this, it adds, like it starts to really define the eye. Then I'll give him a little eyeball. And I put another little circle in there. That's going to be his highlight in his eye. I'll just color this in with the black paint. Color that in, and then I'll do another eyeball on this side and color that in just like this. And you could use eyelashes if you want. You could paint on eyelashes. You could give them eyebrows. Totally up to you. Make your critter cute. Just like that. And then make sure you put your lid on your marker. Cute. Now let's go back to our frame and see if that's dry. Take our frame. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Mine actually isn't. It was a little thick in one part. I'm going to let that dry for a few more minutes and then come back to it. So I'll just set this on the side. And we'll get out our gold leaf. Okay, you guys, when you open up your little baggie of gold leaf, this might fly everywhere, so be very, very careful. We're just going to work with a little bit at a time. Don't sneeze when you're working with this because it'll float around everywhere. I'm just going to grab a few of my pieces. This we're using in the geode clock too. So I've got some just white glue that I'm going to use, or you could use Mod Podge, and I'm just going to put the white glue on a palette here and take my clean paintbrush. I'm going to wipe a little white glue And then it's tacky, so I can pick up some of the gold leafing like this with my brush. And you can see it just kind of starts pulling apart, but I'm rubbing it into the frame. And I'm getting this really cool texture and marks on the frame. I love how that looks. And I just pat it down so it's smooth on the frame. You can see how this finished one turned out. All the gold marking on it. This is called Gilded Gold Flakes. And you can put this wherever you want. Just a little dab of glue and then pick up some gold flakes. Oh, I got a lot in this one. But I just start kind of pressing it down. And it attaches itself to the frame. And I'm just going to put this all over. Okay. All right, so I'm going to let this dry for a few minutes, and then we will be ready to assemble all of the parts for our cone critter. Oh, we've got to make the ears still. That's what we can do while everything is drying. So now we'll take our piece of paper and we're going to draw some ears. You can make them any shape that you want. You want to make sure though it's going to fit inside the frame. So I'm going to make some little ears, kind of an oval shape. Cut them out using my scissors. And you will know if they fit inside your frame by taking this. This is the size of your frame, and this, and you can see if they fit. And mine fit. Oh, I love this pattern on the back side. That is the side that is going to stick up. Oh, that's so cute. So cute. All right, I think my frame is dry. Before I assemble the rest of the cone critter, I'm gonna go ahead and put this piece in. So let's flip this over. And this will be my top, where I've got that in there. Press that in. We don't need the glass. I've got my background. I'm going to start assembling. I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue and just put it around the edge here, just on the edge, and put my guy. I want his eyes to be even. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Now, if you don't have a hot glue gun, you can use white glue. It's just going to take a little bit longer for that to set, and I'm not sure if he'll fall off. So glue gun is best. And I'll put an ear there. His other ear here. And last but not least, our little pom-pom that we can put at the edge of his nose. Just at the tippy top. It's kind of silly. And there you have it, your cone critter. You guys feel free to use your markers. Maybe you want to decorate your frame like this, or with the gold edge, or a combination of both. But this is your critter. You can decide how you want him to look, him or her. We hope you enjoyed this craft, and we'll see you next time. Bye.